E.O.M Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
Hello there, it's a beautiful day and thank you very much for joining us. You're watching the E.O.M Business Network, indeed the voice of corporate Nigeria. I am Olorogo Elkanah Moware. Today on the program, we shall be taking a look at the Nigerian economy from the perspective of industry operators. We shall be talking to some of them about their businesses, the operating environment, and other related issues. Also on the lineup is Let's Talk with an array of industry captains. On Spot On, we bring you Ogundele Ayodeji, who is the Chief Operating Officer of POYOYO Investment Limited, one of the fastest growing financial services firms in Nigeria, and Captain Festus Hodewu, who is the founder and Chief Executive Officer of Hydro Marine and Boat Services Limited. Our special report is on Chief Chamberlain OYIBO at 80 years. And on the face-to-face is another industry captain, Musab Adebayo Obalola, who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Property Logistics Company Limited, one of the frontline real estate companies in Nigeria. It's a package you must see. Sit back as we bring you the details. Research reports have shown that any country that desires capacity and quality to enhance productivity for economic growth and development must give adequate attention to human capital. Alhaji Engineer Abdullahi Saliu is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of SAUD Property and Investment Limited.
SAUD Property and Investment Limited is a company that has built itself already, in the sense that I always make mention of integrity. We try to make sure that if any client is being committed with us, all we need to do is to make sure we satisfy his or her desire. By doing this, we are getting more and more clients from those ones that have already got happiness from us. So it's not an accident with us, it's something that we have already built at time. And that was what keep the company growing. And anytime we have a new site, before marketers could take off, go into a labor market and start marketing our property. From the previous client that we have satisfied, we are getting more clients, both in Nigeria here and diaspora. We build affordable houses for less privileged people. Once we have given you a form and we have filled, we are committed with our company with less token. No any clients, we later have a client that come and want to subscribe for full payment. We don't do double allocation. We take every client, so it's very important. As far as you have committed with us, even if it is £1, we carry out your work. That's why I said the company has a momentum to build for you, except if you have come up to say you are not going to be able to afford this any longer due to some challenges or all that, then we will revoke it and sell it to someone else.
Architect Barka Michelia is the Group Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the MSHEL Group.
We render two basic types of services. We sell plots of land for people to go into site and services where they can be able to build themselves, and we co-supervise with them. And secondly, we sell houses. But much more than that, I'm a practicing architect, so we also go into architectural design and construction for other people, much more than just our estate alone. So we do designs for people, we do consultancy service for people who are wanting to venture into real estate business. Even though MSHEL Homes have grown beyond just the real estate sector, they're also into other subsidiaries of MSHEL Homes, which include farming, logistics. We have an IT company, MSHEL Capitec. Also, we have MSHEL Integrated Systems and other subsidiaries of MSHEL Homes. I would want to accredit it to the mercy of God. God's mercy brought us to this point where we are. Much more than God's mercy, He has given us the ability to solve problems, and to be creative and innovative is what has helped us to stand out. And much more, one of our concepts that has helped us stand out is our ability to give our own profit to our clients. We don't go for the profit. We allow you have the profit, and then you give us referral for more business.
Welcome to SAUD Property and Investment Limited. We are the gateway to your dream home. SAUD Property and Investment Limited is positioned to delivering world-class properties and real estate projects to our esteemed clients. SAUD Property and Investment Limited. Call us now on our hotlines. SAUD Property and Investment Limited. Building is our passion. This is the MSHEL Group. MSHEL Group. Call us now on our premium numbers. Olagoke Fagbohun is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of KAIROS Health Consultants Limited.
I would say the real estate sector in Nigeria is still in its infant stage because we still have a deficit of about 18 million homes. Basically, as we go forward, we'll be able to do some drastic changes that will help even the government improve the real estate sector. Why am I saying this? Concept is the most important thing in any business outside the ability to manage or deliver and show capacity. The real problem with the real estate sector is that there is a lot of undefined areas and spaces, opportunities that can be fixed by having people that understand the concept of delivering homes both on a mass scale and on a luxury scale to be able to achieve these goals. Now, there is a lot of abnormal profit that can still be made in the real estate sector, but the understanding of the concept that has to do with that is still lacking. So basically, I would say we still have a long way to go. Collectively, we have quite a number of years of experience in delivering in real estate, and putting that together and our experiences with other businesses we've run outside Nigeria, it's important for us to be able to show those performances here. And everything we've done so far is to let people know that we're coming with a difference and we intend to make a change that will be long lasting. So everything we've done so far is based on the key concepts that establish the company itself, starting from the name. Ease of doing business, basically. On a government level, I can say they've done a couple of things that is quite helpful, but we still feel there's a lot more that can be done. And for us, our concept of doing business, it's quite easy to do business in Nigeria when you understand the terrain. Now, the major impact that people have from doing business in Nigeria comes from the fact that information is basically lacking. The ability to perform certain businesses becomes very difficult when you don't have information to aid you to operate in that space. But for us, so far so good. We have been able to get the information we want and understand how to run the real estate sector.
Abiodun Oluwasegun is the Chief Executive Officer and Chief Technical Officer of MOTOCHEKIT Limited.
The challenges never end. We always anticipate challenges as well. And for us, we've tried to be very consistent in what we do. Of course, sometimes too, when you get feedbacks that are not very encouraging, you need to self-motivate yourself. Because for me, we've had the opportunity of bringing up forth many companies. We know some of the challenges that we face for a new company. So for MOTOCHEKIT, we've tried to up our games, do everything that we need to do in terms of awareness, pushing out to the people to be aware. Like my colleague said, we're trying to do a culture change for the people, for something that they are not quite used to. A lot of the challenges that we face, that they are not unusual. They are common to us. We try to deal with them as they come. MOTOCHEKIT is still a very young company. We're barely 6 months old, and one of the first things we tried to do when we incorporated MOTOCHEKIT is to ensure that we have a partnership with a company that is well respected, and that is why we decided to choose Carfax. And when it comes to technology delivery, we ensure that everything that we do, they are standards, and we ensure that they are easy to use, they are accessible when it comes to the way people accept it. So we are trying to do a lot of drive to ensure that people are aware of the service and the advantages to them. In the next couple of years, we actually want, if you look at the name MOTOCHEKIT, we try to coin the name from, we all know what motto is, and check it. We want to see MOTOCHEKIT to be an household name in the automobile sector, whereby when you see people that are probably bringing cars into the country, maybe 1 out of every 2 people importing a car use our service. And again, we are also working to ensure that apart from the current service that we're offering, we're trying to bring a lot of other services on board to make sure that when you get to MOTOCHEKIT platform, you are in the single platform gives you a variety of services that has to do with automobile purchase, automobile maintenance, and so on and so forth.
KAIROS Hub Consultants Limited. KAIROS Hub Consultants Limited. Call us now. Ogundele Ayodeji is the Chief Operating Officer of POYOYO Investment Limited.
About a year ago, it started just from the four corners of a room with about 4 persons, and the aim then was to help people gain financial security. Now, over the years, over the months, months went by, and then we saw the need to be legally registered under the Corporate Affairs Commission. We moved to being POYOYO Global Enterprise. That was as far back as about August last year. But the growth continued, and we had to edge forward. Then we got our certificate as a Investment Limited. Now we have about over 20 staffs across branches in Nigeria. When we look at the Nigerian state, there's something evident. The society has divided us into class. We have the first class, the middle class, and we have the lower class. So at POYOYO Investment Limited, majorly we are aimed at helping those who the society has segregated to the lower class. We want them to be able to afford certain basic amenities. So we started this investment to majorly give people financial security. In the sense that, okay, I'm earning just 30,000 naira a month, okay, I should be able to afford the car, I should be able to afford good housing, I should be able to afford quality health care. So majorly our goal is driven at giving people financial security. The society has broken so much on the lower class. The lower class people is just like they are neglected to basic amenities of life. So we want to avert this as much as possible as we can. And I'll tell you, we have done that very well. Because I have some clients who I know once they started investing with us, I know a number of them who got their first cars, and I know we are moving forward. We render a number of services, but I'm going to dwell on venture capitalism. Now, I was talking about classless, making the society good for people who have been segregated to the lower class. So venture capitalism, we try and look at businesses, we try and look at ideas by people who do not have enough capital to start their businesses. So in such cases, we go to them, we help them project the idea to the world by investing in their businesses. So doing this, we're able to lift people out of majorly financial incapability.
We are called MOTOCHEKIT Limited.
Are you buying a used car, but you don't know the history of the car? To avoid unnecessary checks and disappointment, MOTOCHEKIT got your back. With MOTOCHEKIT, you can run checks like accident history, damage repairs, ownership history, and so much more. So what are you waiting for?
Call us on our premium numbers. We are called Real Homes Furniture. Real Homes Furniture, sofas, dining tables, coffee tables, end stools, accessories, Nigerian artists, rugs, throw pillows, and a lot more. Real Homes Furniture. Call us on our hotlines 070-3729-9749, 080-2335-3846. Real Homes Furniture, made especially for you. Captain Festus Hodewu is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Hydro Marine and Boat Service Limited.
Hydro Marine and Boat Service Limited was born from passion to serve, passion for professionalism and love for marine. It's not just doing normal business. There is this love for marine. There is this love for waterway that actually bring up this company called Hydro Marine and Boat. And we have been on it for a while, and thank God we are where we are today. One day I was on a boat and somebody told me, Nigerian engineers, we don't even know what they are doing. That shocked me. I'm part of these people you call Nigerian. Then I get back home and I'm a boat builder, I'm a naval architect. And I actually check what are the lists of boat builders in Nigeria. I discovered it's actually very few people. I asked people, where do you get your boat from? Somebody said from UK, from France, from America. So there is no boat builders in Nigeria. Is that what you mean? This really shook me, and I told myself that particular industry, we must change it. The people mentality about this particular industry, we must change it. The perception of people about Nigerian engineers, we must uplift it. It has to go beyond what we are at that moment. I'm talking about 12, 13 years ago. And when we start, there has been so much challenge. When they say Nigerian engineers cannot do anything, the question is, do they actually have the same environment the UK engineers have? The answer is no. Do they operate on the same environment that Malaysians, Chinese, they operate in? The answer is no. Then it will be difficult for you. It will take extra strength for anybody to deliver what they deliver in the UK. Because the challenge here is many, and you must be strong to overcome that. Our mission is to deliver the best world-class boat. What are we? Our vision is rigorous intervention into this environment. At the same time, we don't forget professionalism in whatever we do. In hydromarine and boats, we handle quite a lot of things. The jetty, boat building, dredging, land reclamation. We build dredgers, barges, self-propel or dump barge. Anything related to waterway, that's what we do.
Welcome to POYOYO Investment Limited. We are experts in maximizing investors' returns and eliminating risk. We carry out the business of stocks trading, foreign exchange, bonds, venture capitalism, commodities, and many more. POYOYO. Call us now on our premium numbers. Hooray! Chief Chamberlain OYIBO is 80. The board, management and staff of Stars Marine and Engineering Limited felicitate Chief Chamberlain OYIBO, chairman of Stars Marine and Engineering Limited, on the auspicious occasion of your 80th birthday anniversary. Chief Chamberlain OYIBO, former Group Managing Director NNPC, Chairman Board of Trustees, Nigerian Association of Petroleum Exploration, is Chairman Stars Marine and Engineering Limited, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, Prime Energy Resources Limited. Our sincere prayer is that God Almighty will grant you long life, great health, and prosperity. Signed, Greg Ugbefun, Managing Director, Stars Marine and Engineering Limited. Welcome to Hydromarine and Boat Service Limited. Boat building, marine engineering, dry dock, boat salvage, logistics, and a lot more. Hydromarine and Boat Service Limited. Call us now on our premium number 080-2453-4171. Chief Chamberlain OYIBO was born in 1941. He attended Government College Umuahia before proceeding to University of Ibadan, where he bagged a BSc Honours degree in Geology in 1966. He obtained an MSc degree in Petroleum Geology from the University of Calgary, Alberta in Canada. Chief OYIBO has recorded a lot of distinguished achievements on his working career, which started with a stint at Texaco Overseas Petroleum Company in Port Harcourt, but with working attachment in Houston and Louisiana, United States of America. Between 1976 and 1978, he was Deputy Chief Petroleum Engineer in the Federal Ministry of Petroleum Resources Inspectorate Division, NNPC. He served variously as Branch Manager, NNPC Warri, General Manager, Port Harcourt Refinery, General Manager, Kaduna Refinery, Managing Director, Nigerian Petroleum Development Company, Benin, Managing Director, Eleme Petrochemicals Limited, Port Harcourt, Group Executive Director, Upstream and Gas, NNPC, Group Managing Director, NNPC, and many more. Chief Chamberlain OYIBO, who is the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Prime Energy Resources Limited, is also the Chairman Board of Trustees, Nigerian Association of Petroleum Explorationists, and Chairman, Stars Marine and Engineering Limited.
I count myself as one of the lucky Nigerians to be 80 and in relative good health. There's no person who has 100% health. At least if you don't suffer from anything in Nigeria, you suffer from malaria. So I count myself lucky. The nation has been kind to me. From secondary school, I've been on scholarship. I attended my secondary school to higher school on scholarship, university on scholarship, and of course when I went overseas to do my master's in Canada, I was on Commonwealth Scholarship, so I've been one of the lucky people. I'm also lucky because I've never written an application for a job. As soon as I finished my high school, the secondary school in my hometown, Buguma, was headed by, at that time, was an expatriate who was the principal. He said, you're from Government College, Moya, come and start teaching. So that gave me a lot of pleasure. For with higher school, I was teaching people who are preparing to take their school cert, because I had some of the best notes from Moya. Then, when I finished from university, the year before I finished, I did a vacation job with a company called American Overseas Petroleum Company, AMOSIS. Later on, they changed their name to Texaco Overseas Petroleum Company, Topcon, which later on was bought by Chevron. So, as I was going back to the University of Ibadan after my vacation job, my boss there said, American, he said, when you finish, would you like to come and work for us? I said, of course. So I graduated June 29, June 30, I entered the lorry from Ibadan to, well, the lorry is not all the luxury buses people use these days, from Ibadan to Port Harcourt. July 1st, I reported in the office and I started work. We were working until the Civil War came. When the office shut down, everybody ran away from the east. When federal troops took Port Harcourt, we decided to open secondary school. So they asked for somebody, everybody who was a graduate who has some competence. For years, the students were not, at different classes, they were not going to school. So government started what they call Rehabilitation School #1. So I went to teach there. One day I was riding my bicycle because at that time soldiers had kidnapped my car.
This package has been powered by Stars Marine and Engineering Limited. Property Logistics Company Limited. Welcome to our world. Making real estate investment choice can be tricky. At Property Logistics Company Limited, we create new channels to make this easy with open accountability and wide access to opportunities. We guide clients and intending investors in making reliable, secure, and satisfying real estate investment and project decisions. Property Logistics Company Limited. Call us on our premium number 070-1717-3859. Musab Adebayo Obalola is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Property Logistics Company Limited.
Property Logistics Co. is a real estate company set up about a few years ago, majorly to eradicate and to put a stop to mediocrity and fraudulent practices in real estate in Nigeria. Our vision is to be the pinnacle of real estate as regards consultancy, management and construction in Nigeria, Africa and beyond. Our mission specifically is to help clients in Nigeria and other parts of the world to make reliable, secure and strong real estate investments and projects through several world-class services. Our services range from property advisory and consultancy, property development and construction with adherence to world-class standards and international best practices, property management, property invest in scenarios where you have clients who do not want to buy properties outrightly, who probably just want to invest. So we have our property invest where they can invest and then get annual returns. So we also do brokerage services among the other services that we do. The real estate sector in Nigeria is very huge and has been doing very well despite the pandemic last year. The real estate sector, according to a 2015 report, the Nigerian real estate sector is worth about 6 trillion naira, that's about $39 billion. So it's really huge, and with a country like Nigeria, who is the largest economy in Africa, and with our current population at about 200 million. In about 10 years from now, our population will grow by 30%, and by 30 years from now, our population will double in size and will become the second most populous country in Africa after China. So it really tells a lot about how big and how well the real estate sector here in Nigeria can become. And Lagos State especially, which is the smallest state in Nigeria by landmass and still the most populated. So it really gives an idea of what can be done and the opportunities are here as regards the real estate sector here in Nigeria. For any business, especially businesses into the real estate sector, I would say two major things have made it possible for us to sustain our performance. And number one is integrity and number 2 is delivery. Integrity in terms of when you say this is what it is, and the clients meet exactly what you say. And then delivery in terms of the quality, the timeliness, and importantly, innovation and adherence to world-class standard. Recently, there have been cases of building collapse and all, and I really appreciate the Lagos State government with its regulations to ensure such things do not happen anymore. But for developers now, I would say the most important thing is conscience. When the conscience is there, you would want to do what is best, and especially with the regulations. Because a number of people will complain about the state of the country, how bad the country is, our governance and everything. But the most important thing is the country is only a reflection of the citizens and what they do. So if regulations and conscience can be put in place, I think the incidence of building collapse will be greatly reduced. I can say that 5 years from now, Property Logistics Co. will be one of the top real estate companies here in Nigeria and Africa. For most entrepreneurs, there's always complaints about doing business in Nigeria. The challenges are enormous and all. But I would say the most important thing is determination and persistence. Once you are determined and you are persistent in achieving whatever you want to achieve, I think you always find a way to navigate through the difficulties that the environment has to offer. I think the most important thing that Nigerian youths should consider whenever they want to pursue a career is value. Whatever career you want to pursue, you must first ensure that it gives you value, gives you self-development, and then it also impacts value on other people.
Is a trusted and reliable consulting and services. People who use petroleum products in bulk.
Well, and this is how we bring down the curtains on today's package of the E.O.M Business Network. Thank you very much for spending your valued time with us. We hope it was worth your while. But just in case you missed out on any aspect of it, then you can come with us to any of our feedback channels, as you can see on the screen. Sincere gratitude to you, our sponsors, for your continued interest and support. Always remember, with you and us, we are champs. Oh yes, I remain Olorogo Elkanah Mowari. Please, let's do this again, same time, same channel next week. We'll trust you will join us.